Critics repeat the same slogan every December. Christmas is pagan. Saturnalia becomes their universal solvent. Roman gift-giving, banquet food, public festivities, and inverted status roles are treated as the secret blueprint for Christian worship. The logic is simple. If two traditions share a few surface traits, one must have stolen from the other. Correlation becomes causation. Pattern recognition replaces historical method. This is not research. It's ideology disguised as etymology. Human beings everywhere feast after work cycles, gather as families, and give gifts to children. These are not Saturnalian traits. They are human traits. If shared behavior proves cultural theft, then Thanksgiving was stolen from Saturnalia. So was your birthday party. The argument collapses under its own weight. Chronology kills it. Saturnalia ended on December 23rd. Christmas appears on December 25th. Sol Invictus, the other favorite talking point, was not formally celebrated on December 25th until the year 274, long after Christians were circulating a theological chronology for Christ's conception and birth. A cause can't follow an effect. What chronology? It begins with Luke. Zechariah, father of John the Baptist, belongs to the priestly division of Abijah. We know roughly when that division served in the temple. Count forward, Elizabeth conceives John. 6 months later, the Annunciation places the conception of Jesus. 9 months beyond that, and you land not in spring, but in late December. It is not mathematical certainty, but it is a dating argument grounded in Jewish liturgy, not Roman festivals. In other words, the early church was looking backward to the temple schedule, not sideways at Saturn. Meanwhile, the supposed similarities are embarrassingly generic. Saturnalia featured gambling, role reversal, heavy drinking, and license. Early Christian observance of December 25th was liturgical, restrained, and theological. Gift-giving at Christmas emerges a millennium later through medieval European custom, not the apostolic age. To argue that Christians borrowed a custom centuries before they practiced it is historical self-parody. Where are the documents showing a Christian desire to adopt pagan feasts? The early church fathers were obsessed with rejecting pagan practice. They refused participation in the imperial cult at the cost of their lives. Their sermons contain moral assaults on Roman festivals, not celebrations of syncretism. There is no debate about merging Saturnalia into Christian worship, no pagan complaint that Christians imitated them, no Christian defense of appropriation. Silence is not proof of conspiracy. More often it is proof the theory never occurred to the people supposedly committing it. The modern accusation serves a function. It erodes the authority of a religious tradition by treating it as derivative. It flatters a fashionable skepticism born in the 19th century, long after secular historians abandoned the polemic. It removes obligation. If Christianity merely rebranded paganism, then no one must take its claims seriously. That isn't an argument, it is a psychological convenience. Similarity doesn't equal source. Sharing the month isn't the same as sharing the meaning. Universal human behavior doesn't equal cultural forgery. History isn't a collage of memes, and repeating a slogan isn't the same actual history. If critics want to prove dependency, they must supply evidence. Chronology, documentation, debate, resistance, adaptation. What we actually have are two independent practices separated by motive, theology, and purpose, and linked only by the fact that the season. The claim survives because it's easy to say, easy to mock, and easy to believe. Ease isn't truth. Correlation isn't causation.